Hi guys, how are you today? Happy Saturday. It is a snowy Saturday here in Denver, and I thought I would do just a quick, I was going to actually take a little bit more time doing my makeup today, but we had a little bit, thank you, a little bit change of plans, so I'm going to get dressed a little bit faster today. Or do my makeup a little bit faster today. So I thought I would do like a 10-minute makeup. And I'm just locating all of my stuff, which I probably should have done prior to this. So I hope you're having a great Saturday. We have a 13-year-old birthday party today. So that's what I'm kind of light makeup, nothing too crazy. The first thing I'm going to use, so I'll just jump right in, is color correcting tinted, our green concealer. So green concealer is really awesome to wear and put anywhere that you are red. So I've got some redness up here, as I always do. And I've got redness up here. And you really use a pretty tiny amount. And actually, I have the old formula. The new formula you use even less because it's a little more concentrated. So I use this any place I have red. Green cancels red, so it's our green concealer, and it is a lifesaver. If you saw my picture last weekend when my face was kind of broken out with an eczema after I ran out in the cold, you can kind of see the difference that it makes. So I put the green concealer on first, and again, you use very little. And then today I'm going to do just the color correcting tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to just take about a pump of that, and then I add a little bit of medium to it. So this is the medium color correcting tinted moisturizer. And it actually has it has the equivalent of a 15 SPF, but it has a mechanical shield in it. So it will protect your skin from the sun. So I just sort of use my hands to apply it. I think some people use brushes, but it is like a moisturizer. So I find it easiest just to rub it in with my fingers. And that's going to give you kind of an even skin tone and moisturize. And I do that most days instead of foundation. If I need more long-lasting coverage, then I will do it for, I'll use our foundation because that's going to cover me a little bit heavier coverage for a longer day, if I have a longer day, like training or something. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use is candlelight. So if you guys remember, I did a video a while back and I scraped a ton of candlelight out of my candlelight ShadowSense, and it's still going strong. I still have it in here, and so I'm just going to apply that under my eye and on my eyelid, and that will brighten up my eye. If you have oily lids too, this is a really great product to use all over your lid. People with oily lids say that it helps their shadows stay better. If you get creasing with your shadows, it means you're probably applying too much. You use very little of the product. And what's best is that these dry in about 30 seconds. So you have about 45 to a minute maybe. What I notice with my skin is it sucks in the moisture so quickly because I'm dry that I don't have quite as long to work in that cream as others might have. Okay, so that's candlelight. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Mocha Java. So this is Mocha Java ShadowSense. I literally just do a really tiny amount of contouring, and I use just kind of a flat brush, but it has a little bit of a curve to the top of it. Hi Mia, hi Krista, or Christy, how are you? Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple of dots right below my cheekbone just to give it a little bit of dimension. So this is about as crazy as I get when it comes to contouring. That's about it. And then I usually put some down just to make you want to contour anything that you want to diminish. So I'm just going to put a little on each side of my nose just to make my nose a little bit thinner. So then I have pretty good eyebrows. I did have them microbladed before it was called microblading, so I really had them tattooed probably 5 years ago or so, before it was kind of a thing. And so I don't have to do too much to my eyebrows, but I just take a little angled brush, a little bit of Mocha Java, and then I just put a little bit of them in my eyebrow. Now, all of our shadows are wax free, so if I were to sweat or get warm, it's wax free, so it's not going to melt off my face. It's not going to melt out of my eyebrows. It's just like LipSense. It's budge proof, smudge proof, so it stays all day. So I don't do much to my eyebrows. That's about it. Again, I don't have time for it. So you guys know me. If you know me, you know I'm kind of lazy. And I want something that's easy and going to stay on all day. So I'm watching out my window. Somebody's walking on my freshly snowblowed sidewalk. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pinks today. And so again, you can use our blushes or you can use our ShadowSense. So these are ShadowSenses that go on your eyes, but you can use them for all kinds of things. So they are cream to powder, and I'm just going to use it as blush today. So I'm just going to put a couple of dots there. And then I'm going to use the same brush that I used to contour and just blend it out. And again, you don't need much, really tiny amount. And that's it. That's called Pink Posey. Okay, then all over my lid, I'm going to use Whisper Pink today. It's a really light pink. It's sort of in between a pink and a white, which is snow, pink frost and snow. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And those are really light dots. Like there's not a lot of product there, and it will go over my entire lid. Now you could blend this with a brush if you wanted to blend it with your brush, or you could just use your fourth finger. Your fourth finger is the lightest finger, so that's the one you want to use around your eyes. The skin around our eyes is pretty delicate. So if we're aging, we don't need any help getting wrinkles where we don't need them. So, okay, so that's Whisper Pink all over my eyes. Then I'm going to go back to a little bit of Mocha Java, and I'm going to actually use it. So I used it in my eyebrows, I used it for some contouring, and now I'm going to just use it in the crease. And to do that, again, you need such a little amount of product. So I just take a really fluffy brush, and I just get a tiny amount off the side. And then I just go in the crease. And the key to these is just to continue to blend. So you use a very small amount, and then if I wanted that darker, I would go in with a second layer. But I wouldn't want to go in heavy layer at first because it will crease if you use too much product. So what you're going to do is, if you need to intensify, like this side I think is a little bit darker, I'm going to go get a little more product off the wand and then blend that in. So you're going to layer it just like LipSense, just same concept, is you're layering it to get a more intense look of what you want. Okay, so I just go directly in the crease. Okay. still feel like I have a little bit more on that right side, so I'm just going to get a little bit more. I rarely use what's up there on the wand because there's plenty down here on the stick of it. So these will last you, if you use the same colors every day, they would last you several months. And then if you're like me, you take the plugger out of the top of that, little plunger, and you can get it to go another month or two. There's a lot of product that's in there that you can kind of scrape out. So they will last you several months, about 6 months if you used them every day. I don't use them every day. Okay, so now what I'm going to use is just a little bit of the new rose gold shimmer. It is actually has glitter in it. Super pretty. Just a really pretty color. Now in this one, I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to put a little bit right here. And take a little bit more out. And this is different than some of our other shimmers in that it actually has glitter in it. So it is a different formulation than the rest of it. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm just going to put a couple of dots up here. And I'm just going to blend that up here. This color is actually sold out. I think I have 6 left. So if you want one, let me know. It is not, they may do one more release of it, but it's not coming back. It's not going to be added to the permanent line as of now. So if it's color that you want to try, hop on it. So that's that color. So super easy. So then for liner, we have a couple of options. You could use ShadowSense for liner, and you could use a brush like this to apply your liner. The other product we have is we have a couple. We have 2 formulations. We have a budge-proof, smudge-proof liquid liner. I actually can't use this one. It's got some SD40 cosmetic-grade alcohol in it. That's what gives it its staying power. It's a lot like LipSense, and it's too much for my eyes. So I can't wear that, but it has been sold out for probably 8 months, and people love it. Like love, love, love it. So if you don't have sensitive skin, you probably would enjoy it. The other ones that we have are... Let's see if I can find them. Are these guys, and these are just super pretty. They have glitter in them, so I don't know if you can see that glitter. And we've got Starry Sky, we've got what's called Gilded, and then we've got one called Ocean. Yeah. They are super pretty and have glitter flecks in them. Really pretty. What I'm going to actually put on today is, if I can find the black, maybe, oh there it is I'm going to actually wear, and this is what I wear a lot, this is our Lash Extend. So our Lash Extend actually thickens and extends your lashes, but you wear it as liner. So while you're wearing liner all day, you're actually using Lash Extend. And so I just apply, I have tattooed eyeliner as well, but I just lay this right across the top. And it does take a little bit longer than the rest of our stuff to dry, but I just give it a minute to dry. I'll go in and do my LipSense and then I'll come back to it. So I really hadn't decided on a color today. I'm debating. Anybody want to see a color? Hi, Janelle. Oh, thank you, Mia. Or Lori, any color you want to see today? I'm sort of trying to decide between a pink. I have a 13-year-old birthday party here in a few minutes. We're going to go to Sky Zone and then a sleepover. So seriously, I don't have much going on. I don't have to do anything too crazy. I'm sort of leaning toward these three. So I've got Precious Topaz. This one actually has crushed diamonds in it. Apparently I'm feeling diamondish or Sheer Berry, one of my favorite colors. And then I've got Praline Rose. I'm considering, anybody have a color they want to see? And I'll do that one. What else do I have that would look pretty? I mean, they're all pretty. Goddess might look pretty, although it might be too, I might not go with the sweater I have. It might be too close in color. I also have Mauve Ice. Mauve Ice might be pretty. What do you think? I think Precious Topaz is not the color I want. Okay, so I'm kind of going with these three. I think I might go Sheer Berry and then maybe a layer of Mauve Ice. The darker, that's what I'm thinking. That's Sheer Berry. Yep, I agree, Mia. I think I'll do that one. So Sheer Berry Diamond is one of our diamonds. It also comes in a regular berry color. I've never used the regular one. I've only used the diamond one, but okay. So, as always, with LipSense, clean and dry your lips. You want them nice and dry and clean. You can just use water and a wash rag. Then I'm going to apply 3 layers going in the same direction, letting each layer dry before I put on the next layer. So what I tend to do is sort of outline my lip and then go toward the inside. So this is Sheer Berry Diamond. I sort of wipe part of the product off and then I use the tip to line. Let's see. So this actually has crushed diamonds. They are man-made. I always get asked the question if they're, reclaimed or anything like that. They're not. They're made in a laboratory. So let me show you. I'll show you what this looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkle. I need to open a new one because I have used almost every drop, but that's the color. It's just a really pretty purpley pink. So there's one layer. There's layer 2. Okay, there's 2. And so there's 3 layers on my hand. Let's do 3. And you can kind of tell when it's dry because it starts to get a little tacky. So I ran into a gal. I can't even imagine this. She's a distributor from Vegas. She's one of the first distributors of the company, like number 13 maybe. And she has a client who doesn't like the gloss because you're supposed to use the gloss and the color together. So she just wears the color all day. No gloss. I can't imagine wearing the stuff without the gloss. Like, I can't even imagine it. And that's the only way she'll wear it is without the gloss. It's just absolutely crazy to me, but she loves it and she's a great customer, she said. And that's how she rolls. So, okay, this is just drying here. And as it dries, I tend to let it dry, and then I tend to kiss off so that I can get anything that's in my waterline that still might be wet. Like that. And nothing came off, so I know it's dry. And then I'm going to apply the gloss over it. I'm going to apply the gloss throughout the day to protect the color. The gloss is shea butter and vitamin E, so it's super nourishing. It permeates through the color and nourishes your lips all day. And it is lip color that doesn't come off. So it'll be on my lips. So it is like 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So this will actually probably go well into the night. And because I'm not wearing it for a lot of hours, it'll actually be a little tougher for me to get off at night when I go to bed. So what I'll probably do is go to bed with some of it on. But when I'm ready to take it off, I will use our Oops Remover. And maybe I'll do a video before I go to bed and I'll show you how to do that. But there's today's look. So I used Whisper Pink. I used Mocha Java in the crease. I used Rose Gold. Hi, Teresa. I used Pink Posey on my cheeks. And then I'm wearing Sheer Berry Diamond. To finish this off, I'm just going to, I don't use much powder, but these are our powders. They will seal in sort of your look. You just sort of tap it to get some of the powder at the end and then apply it. Now, why are they in this container? It's so that they stay sanitary. That's the purpose of them. And so the reason that they are packaged this way is for sanitary reasons. That's kind of our thing. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Silver Rose and just put a little on my cheeks. So that is it today. I am headed to Sky Zone. I haven't been there. It's one of those trampoline places for Taylor's 13th birthday. And she's got 3 friends and her sister coming. And then we have a sleepover tonight. So that's my day on this snowy Saturday. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for playing with me, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.